Hello and welcome to the next episode of Andy on Stuff. So there's an old saying that opinions are like buttholes. Everyone's got one. Well, while that's true, best I can tell, there's really two different kinds of opinions. One is fashion, that it's just the opinion of the age, that everyone holds it, they kind of may or may not know even where it came from. And the other one's thoughtful. It comes from reflection on considering what's behind a particular thing. Because an opinion is an outcome, right? It's you think this. Well, why? So it really comes down to the question that every 4-year-old asks incessantly: why? And what's behind that? And so when in our age where opinions are held like axioms for a team that I like the blue team, no, I like the red team, and therefore no one goes further than that. It's really about thoughtful reflection and why something is better or worse. And I think that thinking about an opinion, do you hold an opinion based upon fashion, or do you hold it on thoughtful reflection? And I think so often, we all get caught in the trap where someone asks us about something, and we're not comfortable just saying, I don't know. So, Andy, what do you think about cricket? I know it's a sport. I know that millions of people like it. I know, like every other sport, it's half absurd and has a history and is enjoyable because we like watching humans compete at basically anything. But I don't have any articulate opinion. I don't have any meaningful, thoughtful reflection on this. So anything I say is just parroting something else, and it's more of a fashion than anything else. And so I think being comfortable with saying I don't know has been an incredibly powerful thing in my life. That if I hold a thoughtful opinion, I'll walk through. I'll say, I think this because, and the because has hey, there are these pros and these cons, and these are the different parties involved, and I net it out in this way. So it's clear that as a person, I gave I drew an opinion based upon some effort, and if I'm not willing to put in an effort, then kind of why should I hold an opinion? Why should I pretend to hold an opinion by holding it as fashion of the day? And so it struck me that there are many opinions out there that are held as fashion, and they hold them as fashion and then square off versus thoughtful reflection and possibly understanding why someone holds an opinion. It's so much more important than that there is an opinion is why there is an opinion. And but that requires emotional regulation and curiosity, and those are two for my way of thinking, immensely powerful thought tools. And so at the heart of Andy on Stuff is kind of exploring thought tools, because as a philosopher, cognitive linguist, constantly thinking about how ideas go together in pieces. And thoughtful reflection is really, thinking about whatever the issue is. How good are the Patriots? I'm a Jets fan, so they're too good is the answer. Clearly, they play their game very, very well. And it has nothing to do with the logo on a helmet, but how well they understand that game and master what they do. So. Yeah, that was all. I just thought, to reflect on what is an opinion of fashion that we each have, and which ones are thoughtful, and how to just navigate between the two. Because in navigating between the two, we probably ask why a bit more frequently and listen a bit more thoughtfully. So that's it. Thought for the day. Hope it's raining here, and there's episode 2 of Andy on Stuff in the Can. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe below. Any questions, comments, please feel free to share. Thank you very much.